Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If so, you can subscribe. The button is always down below. I would love for you to join my channel. I post beauty, lifestyle, panning style of videos. So if that's anything you like, welcome, hello. But today's video is going to be everything I've hit pan on so far in 2020. I know we still have one more month left of 2020, which is honestly very insane to me. And I've always wanted to film one of these videos, and I feel like I do have pans on a lot of my products, but I kind of picked the select products of this year to share with you today, and I'm really excited, so let's just get right into it. So the first one I actually unintentionally hit pan on today, and this was actually something I decluttered and I was selling since it was lightly used, but then I hit a pan on it, and obviously like I mentioned it to the buyer and they were like, okay, just mark it down, but then they were like, never mind, I don't want it. And I was just like, okay, cool. So I guess I'm like, this is my unofficial pan, and I've decided to put this back in my collection because obviously I'm not going to try to sell it again and stuff. I just don't love this color, which is why I decluttered in the first place, but that's my pan and that. So for dropping that, it's a pretty good drop, but it was very hollow in that spot, which is I think why when I dropped it, it shattered a little bit, and it's definitely not like a huge pan, but I'm wearing it on my face today and I'm not like a huge fan of it. When I blended it out, I liked it a little bit more, but it's just not my favorite blush that I do own. It's just not my like hardcore favorite, but I did hit pan on it, and that's my pan. And I guess I'm happy to hit pan on it because this could possibly be something that I want to pan in the future and stuff on my channel. I could put this in another project, so we'll kind of see on that. I'm definitely going to try to get more use out of it, but I did unintentionally hit pan on that, and that's how that went. So then I have quite a few ColourPop products, so I think I'm going to do those next. So I have a bunch of these Super Shock different things and stuff. So I have 3 eyeshadows. They're actually all from Kathleen Lights. I don't know if these are all the ones I own. But I have quite a few that I've hit pan on, and some of them were all in 2020, but I've never filmed a video like this before, so I figured it was good to mention. So first we have Winnie, which I've hit pan on, obviously. That's what that looks like. It's a very rose gold shade. It's actually one of my favorite shades from ColourPop, but I believe they don't make this book anymore. If any of these products are made still, I'll link them down below, but this is what it looks like, and that's my pan. It's a pretty decent pan, and the thing about these Super Shock products, because you typically use your fingers, it's usually easy to hit pan on them and stuff, and you can cover up the pan really easy. You can pan them. It's kind of like one of those back and forth things, and that's definitely what happened with Winnie, and it's super pretty, and I do really like the pan on it. I guess I don't know why I said I really like the pan. That's kind of a weird statement to make, but I guess I'm happy with the pan, and it's definitely a shadow I want to use more in the future because why not? And then I also hit pan on 2 more of the Kathleen Lights shadow collaborations. The next one I hit pan on, and this was in, I believe, my last project, and I did originally want to put in my 2020 rolling project pan, but then I ended up not because I was like, but I think I will put it in a project just because there isn't that much left of it, and I do want to get it used up before it dries out. I think it's still, yeah, it's still good and stuff, but that's what it looks like if you're curious. But yeah, there's definitely a very deepened pan. It's definitely to the point where I could push all the product to the center, which I actually might do off camera because that makes sense, but it's definitely what I need to pan because look at it, it's all around the edges and it's almost there. So it's definitely one I should put in my 2021 project maybe. Next month I'm going to post a video, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, of like all the products I want to pan for 2021 and like maybe like suggestions. I know I'm doing one for a palette for sure. I actually might film that soon because I'm very busy, work life, holidays coming up. And then the next one I've hit pan on is Blaze, which I'm not really a huge fan of. And as you can see, the pan's kind of inconsistent. Like it's a little bit there, a little bit there. It's definitely consistent. I'm not sure how I feel about this shade. It's definitely a more bronzy type shade, and it's just, I'm not like huge fan of it. That's kind of what it looks like. But there is pan in it, even if it's just a slight and kind of inconsistent, but there is a little baby pan in it. I don't know if you can see, like right there. So yeah, but it's definitely something I don't know if I would pan that, but it's definitely something that I need to like get going because I've had these for like forever and like maybe 5 or 6 years, and I need to use them. And then I have two ColourPop highlighters. I have Flexitarian. These are also very easy to pan with like just dipping in the sponge or your fingers. That one has a pretty decent dime or nickel size pan, so that one's impressive. It's definitely, I don't know if I would pan this, but it's definitely what I use here or there. And then this one I believe is limited edition as well. It's on the cusp, and it's definitely one I consider panning. I had lunch money and I panned that in my first project pan, I think in my 2018 one. So it's definitely something I would consider doing again in the future, but I have had pan all these products, and the ColourPop products, like I said, with the formula, it's very easy to pan those. So something else I hit pan on is the Natasha Denona Glow in 01, which is the lightest shade. It's supposed to be like a light champagne-y type shade, and I've definitely hit pan on this. This is one of my favorite highlighters, if not, no, it definitely is my favorite highlighter. I just love it. It's so pretty. I'm wearing it on my face today. Just gives you a nice glow, and we love that. Like, look at it, super pretty. And I'm obsessed with it, and I really like it. And I don't really know what much more to say, but if I do pan this fully, I will be repurchasing because it's my favorite highlight. It is kind of pricey. It's the same as Becca highlights, like 40 bucks, but it's so good. Then I have a few, I guess, spoilers, but I'll post this after my Roulette Pan collab update. But I've hit pan on this, which I think you guys saw in that video. My first update, but this is in Firefly, and I've hit this. This is also ColourPop, and I'm really happy with that. And as you know, I'm trying to use it up, and I don't think I will use it up by the end of the Roulette Pan collab project, but I definitely could see myself panning this in 2021. So we'll kind of see how it goes, but I'm definitely doing very well with this, and I've hit pan and I've extended it, and it's doing very much so well. Also, lip glosses are another thing that I consider pan, because like, look at this. Like, there's so many scratching, so I consider that to be a hitting pan. And there's also some in the bottom that I can't even reach and stuff, but this is the ColourPop lip gloss. I already have a lip gloss on, but I felt like doing that. But I feel like this is considered pan because look at it. It's just like you can see through it. I've like literally scraped that top layer so much. Like, look at that. And I just need to figure out how I can reach the really very baby bottom. But I consider this to be pan because, like, look, there's like nothing left besides that little quarter amount. I had like a marking on this, but I think it like got off, so that's fun. Then I have quite a few pans and palettes. So the first one is in my Roulette Pan Palette. It's in there. I've hit pan on Sin, and I've said I wanted to hit 1 to 2 pans in a palette and stuff before taking this out. So I haven't decided if I'm going to take it out. Obviously you'll see that update before you see this one, so we'll kind of see if I do end up taking out. There's only this update, the next update, and then the finale left, so we'll kind of see. This might stick around till the finale, or I may take it out next month or this month. I haven't really decided. Depending on my work schedule, it depends how much I wear makeup, because I haven't been wearing makeup to work just because, I don't know, I just, you know, mask wearing makeup just doesn't look cute. But yeah, I am really impressed with that pan though. Like, look at Sin, so good, and I love that. And of course, that's like an OG palette, but I got mine in 2018, end of 2018. And then recently, this is my 1 month palette, which that video will be up before this, but I think I hit tempera, like hit pan on that a while ago. But it's been always my thing to hit pan on whites and palettes. It's just always been my thing. Once I pan the white in the current palette I'm using, I always try to pan the ones in other palettes, and I'm currently working on this palette and that I've hit pan on, and definitely love to update you guys on like any more pans I hit on this, which obviously you'll see in next 1 month, 1 palette when I pick my December palette, which will be my last 1 month, 1 palette for a while, since just January I would be starting up my pan palette for 2021. But that's always exciting. And then of course, if you guys have followed along my pan palette, you know I've hit pan on 11 shades, actually 12 if you consider that. I fully panned 11 and then I've panned 12 just in general, and this has definitely been my most successful project pan. There's always a few shades that are left over at the end of projects, but I can't really foresee that I'll hit pan on these, but I have hit pan on that dark brown and then all these other shades. So I'm really happy with this progress. So those are all the things that I've hit pan on for 2020 so far. If you guys would like to see all the pans I've hit in palettes, I feel like that might be an interesting video to do. Let me know down below. Also be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know if you've hit pan in, or if you've done a video like this, let me know. I've seen a lot of people that I'm friends with do these videos recently, so I love always hearing about them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!